Good morning, everyone. I'm Rosalie Genevro, the Executive Director of the Architectural League of New York. New York City is made up of dozens and dozens of distinct neighborhoods, each with its own characteristics and opportunities. And that's why so many of us love New York so much. New York can only succeed in creating a more equitable city by ensuring the equitable delivery of public goods and services and fair distribution of environmental burdens across the city. And that means better navigating the inevitable tensions between respecting and supporting the particularities and needs of all those specific places and governing to meet citywide needs. Decades ago, New York City put in place a vision and structure for giving voice to community needs and desires and making delivery of city services equitable and accountable to local communities, the system of 59 community boards that remains in place today. One often hears community boards disparaged as unrepresentative, berated for being time-consuming and obstructionist, or belittled as having little actual impact. Does that sound familiar to anybody in this room? But the system has never had the resources, support, or clout to fulfill its potential and make New York City's government accessible and answerable to residents and businesses while enabling progress too. How could the city support its community boards better and help them achieve their potential? One important way, add a full-time planner and an architect to the district staff in each community board. This would make possible much more proactive planning work and an ongoing fine-grained inventory of on-the-ground realities of land use and building fabric in each district and what possibilities they might offer. In a dynamic city with so many needs, including the urgent need for much, much more housing and for adaptation to the impacts of climate change, this kind of capacity is extremely important. Supporting community boards by supplying such expertise is not a new idea. A program that places graduate planning students, created by Anthony Borelli and now run by the Fund for the City of New York, does this with a small number of community boards on a part-time basis. But it's important that the boards have this capacity on an ongoing, full-time basis. Rather than continuing to tolerate a frustrating status quo, New York should recommit and invest to deliver on the very important goals that drove the creation of the community district system in the first place. We don't always need to invent new tools and structures to meet the demands of our moment. Sometimes we just need to make what we have work better. Thank you.